Historian Edward O'Donnell says as much as the Gilded Age is defined by its extravagance, it's also defined by feelings of uncertainty, driven by the working class.
It's a time of unprecedented social turmoil. From 1880 to 1900, there are 37,000 strikes. And there's also great turmoil about immigration, about political corruption. There's no, if you don't like a particular politician, you can vote them out of office. But how do you vote Vanderbilt or Carnegie or Rockefeller out of their position? You can't. They can shape politics, get tariff policy in their favor, get labor laws stymied. The Gilded Age is very much a time of sort of a tale of two kinds of America. One where things are going great, and at the same time, there's a lot that people saying we seem to be heading in a really dark direction.
Some historians believe we could be experiencing a second Gilded Age.
We did many things policy and law-wise in the 1980s, 90s that changed the game, that changed our tax structure, changed, almost eradicated regulation of Wall Street and so forth. And so that the rules have changed in the favor of the super wealthy.
It's amazing, depending who you ask on the political spectrum, labor is a bad word.
Yeah, I mean, labor unions have been demonized for a long, long time. Years. By the 1980s, certainly a lot of Americans, without knowing why, were just like, yeah, unions are bad.
Right.
I can't say why they're bad, but I just know they're bad or they're not good.
O'Donnell says many of those thoughts were spread by big businesses in an effort to stop new unions from forming.
How did we get out of the Gilded Age and what came after?
The reforms really start coming in the early 20th century, where there's a growing consensus that we need to somehow put up some guardrails, some rules about how Wall Street operates, about how trusts and corporations operate, about how workers are treated. So in the early 20th century, you see the first forms of labor law, which is, establishing shorter hours, eventually the 8-hour day.